You're listening to Wholesaling Inc., episode number 153.
What I would tell anybody or tell even myself a few months ago, like, why didn't I do this sooner? Why go through all these hoops? And if you work it and grow it, this is a business that can provide you whatever kind of freedom you want.
This is game-changing information guaranteed to raise your real estate wholesaling business with actionable steps you can take immediately to navigate the ins and outs of wholesaling and start making money today. Bam! Join us as we put our guests in the hot seat and dive deep to dissect their strategies for success to enable you to duplicate their results. Investor Grit presents Wholesaling Inc., the only show dedicated to making you a fortune in wholesaling with your hosts, Tom Kroll and Cody Hoffine.
Woo-wee! Welcome to another episode here on Wholesaling Inc. My name is Cody Hoffine, and I'll be hosting today's podcast. For those of you that are just new to the podcast, maybe it's your first time listening to the podcast, we are going to deep dive a topic called wholesaling. Wholesaling is simply the art of finding deeply discounted properties. And then from there, there's multiple ways that you can turn that deeply discounted property into a lot of money. And so we're going to talk some of the traditional ways of just simply assigning it, but there's so many ways you can take that deeply discounted property and make good money. So again, we're going to talk about finding the deeply discounted property, and then each and every one of our guests on these podcasts talk about the way that they were able to make profit from finding those properties. So we'll deep dive that today. We're going to deliver value. This is the no fluff, no BS zone. For those also that are new to the podcast and to all of our faithful listeners, we want to say thank you so much for being with us today and for being with us each and every podcast episode. We are about to hit our 1 millionth download, which is a huge, huge milestone for us. It's been great. And so that is thanks to each of you out there downloading the podcast. And so if you like this podcast episode, give it a download and let's get this over 1 million downloads. Today we have Stephanie Casito with us. Stephanie's been part of the tribe for about 4 months now. She's from Dallas, Texas, and this lady is absolutely crushing it. She is dominating her market, doing a lot of deals. In fact, since joining the tribe, she's already had 5 deals closed, 2 more closing this week for a total of $145,000, which is absolutely amazing. So we're going to deep dive one of those deals with you guys today. So get out your pen, get out your paper, and get ready to jot down some gold nuggets. Let's get going. So Stephanie, welcome to the podcast. Kind of introduce yourself and fill in the gaps anywhere that you feel like you could let us know a little bit more about you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Cody. I pretty much do this for me and my dog, Nico, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
I love it. And you said for you and your dog, Nico. What type of dog?
He's a standard poodle with green eyes.
All right. You've got a lucky dog because that is a lot of money you're making for just you and a dog. I love it. Well, let's deep dive. Let's go right into it. What got you into wholesaling in the first place?
Okay, so I was a full-time realtor, and when I was doing a flip in Plano, Texas, the floor guy introduced me to wholesaling. And
So you learned about wholesaling, and you just took action, and you got right into it and went full speed ahead. With this much action going on, 7 deals, like this is absolutely impressive. We're talking 7 deals in the last 4 months. That's just shy of $150,000 in total revenue. I am just floored. What does a day look like for you? Are you busy nonstop? What does that look like?
Well, we're making phone calls from about 9